Hi, just a reminder that everyone has the ability to hear God. The children incarnating now have this ability seamless, and they will not forget. The rest of us, however, may need some work reconnecting. If you haven't already started to clean up your your temple, and what I mean by that is the everyday poisons that are in our food and environment, most notably like fluoride, yeah, not drinking tap water, being selective about the water you do drink, high quality. Those are the big ones. The aluminum and deodorant, that sort of thing. I used to also, when people would ask how I became so intuitive and how I began to increase my manifestation and that sort of thing, I would tell them to meditate every day. You do that until you reach a certain kind of threshold, right? Meditation is listening and prayer is speaking, right? So you may, if you are just beginning on your journey, the older generations, like the boomers, seem to have a little bit more issue with this. I always said that Generation X had it the worst because we had to heal from what the older generations did and not continue that, right? So anyway, having said that, some of the younger generations are very, very talented if they are not indoctrinated the same way that we were, right? And it seems like the poisons are a lot more prevalent. Anyway, apart from boycotting things that we know are not good for us, right? Like microwaves are banned in the European countries and Russia. A lot of our American products and meat products are too. So we really need to look. I mean, do the best that you can with what you have and where you are. But those are some basics, intentional things that were done to block, your third eye and that sort of thing. So that's what Spirit wants you to know right now. I do find that the boomer generation is having more trouble catching up, but not all of them per se. I know older healers that are in their 70s and 80s that are like, the best. They've dedicated their whole lives to the infinite. They've dedicated their whole lives. They're either, shamanic healers and that sort of thing, and have done all the steps, right? So, I'm not going to comment on the younger generations because I've only worked with crystal and rainbow children, so I don't really know much about, like, some millennials, yes, but like the even newer, like the alpha generations, the other ones, I can't really comment, right? But That's what Spirit wants you to know right now. That everyone has the ability. It's quite simple. First, eliminate the things mentioned prior that pollute. And, sometimes we get lazy, and we go back to things that we shouldn't ingest. It could be as simple as pork on a pizza. It personally makes me, any other pork product makes me sick, but for some reason I can eat it on pizza, which I need to watch. But yeah, I mean, don't go crazy on it, because I have reason to believe that certain not body types but blood types cannot go on a strictly vegan diet, so don't go that far. But those are some basics to help you on your journey. Yeah, that's what Spirit wants you to know, that you can hear the voice of God. You don't need to go to church per se, but if that helps you, this is a very difficult time. And as a mystic myself, I've found that I've had to heavily rely and lean on the Most High, on the Infinite, because it's hard out there. So anyway, if anybody has any questions, want to reach out, comment, questions, yeah. There's a lot of us out here, and sometimes we get messages from Spirit, and other times it gets much more direct. But you can, if you seek him, like he whispers, okay? So like if your ego is too loud, you're not going to hear it. So anyway, what the world needs now is to reestablish its connection with the Infinite. I'll leave you with that.